How's it going, my fellow shiny Pokemon? ShinySnorlax here, bringing you guys a Pokemon Showdown UU battle. School's been killing me. That's all I have to say. So let's get to the battle. I lead off with my Snorlax. Opponent leads off with Arcanine. And opponent switches out into its Aerodactyl. And I switch out to my Blastoise, originally predicting a physical type attack. Opponent brings out a Goodra. And I go for a Toxic, just in case if the opponent switches out to something else. I switch out to my Florges, knowing I can take any special attack. Opponent goes for a Dragon Pulse. And I do not get affected by it. Opponent brings out Arcanine, and I go for a Wish. I switch out into my Chandelure, originally predicting an attack, but opponent goes for a Will-O-Wisp. Opponent switches out into its Goodra. I go for a Shadow Ball, and I go for another Shadow Ball, just Toxic, stalling a bit. Opponent goes for a Dragon Tail, and force switches me out into my Kingdra. Opponent switches out into its Blastoise, and I go for a Focus Energy. Opponent Mega Evolves, and I go for a Draco Meteor, get a critical hit, take out the Blastoise. Critical hit definitely mattered. I go for a Draco Meteor again, take out the Goodra, and opponent brings out its Crocodile. Opponent goes for a knockoff and knocks off my Scope Lens. And I go for a Hydro Pump and take out the Crocodile. Arcanine comes out and goes for a Dark Pulse, and I flinch. I switch out knowing that I might need my Kingdra for later, so I bring out my Florges. And opponent sets up a Nasty Plot, and I go for a Wish. And opponent goes for another Nasty Plot, I go for a Toxic. And opponent goes for another Nasty Plot, and I go for a Moonblast, taking out the Zoroark. Opponent brings out Aerodactyl. I switch out into my Blastoise. Opponent sets up a Hornclaws. Opponent goes for a Stone Edge, and I go for a Toxic, but miss. And opponent goes for another Hornclaws, and I go for a Scald, almost taking it out. Opponent goes for a Stone Edge and almost takes me out, but I go for a Scald and finish out the Aerodactyl. And opponent brings out Arcanine, and goes for an Extreme Speed and takes out my Blastoise. I bring out my Chandelure, and I go for a Shadow Ball, do about half. Opponent goes for a Flare Blitz, and I get Flash Fire Boost. And opponent forfeits. So yeah. And also the opponent said at the end, I guess GG, but no respect for the Focus Energy set though. And lol. So yeah, that was a pretty decent fight. So be sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to become a shiny Pokemon. And I'll see you next time.